Good morning, Facebook. How are y'all? And Instagram and YouTube and whoever. Here I am. I got us a big pot of water right here. And I've got us a big fat chicken. These are called fryers. When you buy a whole chicken, sometimes it'll say it's a fryer. But now this is the kind you can boil. I'm gonna turn it on, and I'm gonna make a vegetable soup. But if you buy a whole fryer like this, you can boil it, debone it, have your broth, and make chicken and dumplings, or you can make chicken noodle soup, or you can make chicken and rice. You can make chicken vegetable soup. That's what I'm gonna make today. There's all kinds of things you can do with it. This chicken, you could drink the broth. I mean, it's gonna be good. But anyway, all I'm gonna do is put salt. I've got enough water in there just to cover my chicken. Now I may have to add just a little bit more later when I start putting all my vegetables in. I don't know, but right now I'm just gonna boil it. Well, I've looked at my cabinets over for my top that goes on here. It is a big top, and I have one. I cannot find it. So, I've always said, use what you have. I just set this pot, this little bowl on top of there like that, and that's going to work just fine. Okay, my chicken got done. I took it out, and I'm deboning it right now as we speak. So what I've done over here in my pot is this. I've got all that good broth in. I just covered the chicken with water. I cooked it slow, and it came out whole. I picked it up with one of those big, this thing right here. I think some people call them spiders. I picked it up with that, brought it up real gentle like, and put it in this pan, and now I'm deboning it. The good meat's on this side. I've already got all the bones out of that. And now I'm deboning the rest. You're going to have that old back and stuff like that in it that you don't really need. You want to make sure you get all the bones out. That's why you just need to put it in a pan and debone it really good. Look how, let me show you something. This is how tender it is. There's the leg. Watch this. See, the leg bone just comes right out because it is so tender. And then I take off this skin off of it. And I'm throwing that away since I don't have a dog anymore. But anyway, there's your good meat, and just put it over there on that side of your thing. And you have to do this with your hands because you need to be able to feel in case there's a loose bone in there or something. So I always do this like this. This is always in the leg bone right there, that little bone right there. So I want to make sure that's out. So just do this with your fingers. Don't tear it up little bitty pieces, but just be gentle and make sure that you're getting it. And then on the end of every leg is a gristle. It's kind of, there it is right there. George used to eat that gristle. He loved gristles. He did, he loved them. So there's your good white meat. Some people, when they're making a vegetable soup, they will just put the dark meat in the soup and save the white meat and make chicken salad out of it. Here's the wing. So you've got some really good meat in there. You want to get all these little veiny looking things out. Nobody wants that in their chicken soup. And you just keep doing this. And what I've got in my pot right now, after I got the chicken out, I put a large bag, I think it was like a pound, of the little baby green limas, which I call a butter bean, but they're in the store, they call them baby green limas. They're the little bitty green butter bean looking things. See, there's the breastbone. But anyway, I put those in there, in that good broth. And I put 2 big onions in it. I chopped those up. I've already got those in it. This chicken's going to go in at the last. I'm going to kind of do it in some little pieces, maybe about like that. And because I don't want it to tear completely up in there. If I put it on now, it's already boiled enough, so I'm not going to put it on anymore. I'm just separating it. There's your skin, see? But you want to leave that skin on when you're boiling the chicken, anytime you're doing chicken and dumplings or anything else, because that skin has a lot of flavor in it, a lot. See how easy it's coming out? Push down on the bottom part with your palm of your hand. It's open. That's the girls. They've been riding on the golf cart. Come on in here and speak to everybody.
We have a problem.
What's the problem?
We were using blue food dye and it got in my hair. And so we licked it up and it said it would come out in 3 to 5 days, but it got in my hair.
Food coloring, it won't.
It will.
Come over here and speak to everybody. Tell them how you've messed up. What have you done and got yourself into? Zoe, get over here. You're in trouble too.
What?
They're both in trouble. They stay in trouble. All right, y'all, come over here and tell Zoe what is Banks done.
So we were in the red trailer and
Tell them. Get up here with me.
so we were in the red trailer and we were playing around with some food dye and a little dot got in her hair. Well, some got in her hair.
And I'm sure it was an accident, wasn't it? You know, I don't believe, y'all believe that. I don't believe that. Do you believe that? Get over where they can see your face.
And then
We looked it up
yeah,
after it happened. We want to make sure it would come out.
it says
We started.
because it says that it's temporary.
It's temporary.
Yeah.
Well,
It
you
said-
better see if you can get it out before your daddy sees it.
He won't care.
He-
I
Maybe
tried
you
to
could
dye
wear-
my hair purple the other day and it wouldn't.
Well, come here and tell everybody how you've messed up.
I didn't mess up.
You didn't mess up.
No, it just got in my hair. It's just one piece.
One of y'all gave me this beautiful sweatshirt she's got on. Y'all Sweet Tea did. And I want you to look.
Come on, Blue.
She's got the, oh, I see. Don't get it over my chicken. You have a hair in my chicken.
Anyways, I've got things I've got to do.
Yeah, and so anyway, we got back from church and she was cold. I said, well, go back there and look. I got sweatshirts. And so that's the one she picked out. The y'all
Says
Sweet
paint
Tea.
never good.
Tell you what. What's the rest of that stuff saying? You know it?
Never would.
No, that's not it. Can't never could till he tried. Then he could.
What? If can't never could, won't never would.
Won't never would. That doesn't even make sense.
That's what I said.
Y'all need to go back there and clean up my house while you're here. Anyway, Banks has been over at Zoe's house the whole weekend playing. So after church today, Zoe came home with us. And we had spaghetti with some good Parmesan cheese on top. And we had that Jell-O bowl that I made the other day. I made a Jell-O bowl, that green one. We had that. And we had the carrot cake. And a piece of garlic toast. So I'm just as full as I can be. I'm telling you, I am. I'm not going to eat any supper. I'm going to fix this. And probably, if they don't want it, I'm going to freeze it. And then when I have company, I can just get it out, can't I? I certainly can. Anyway, that's about it. So there's your whole chicken right there. It's a lot. And here's bones and junk right here that I'm going to throw away. Fat, skin, and bones. But I'm going to leave this. I'm going to put it in a plate and cover it with some saran or some kind of wrap so that it won't dry out. All right, let me wash my hands. I'm going to talk to you about something else. Let me wash them real quick. I got me some hot water over here in the sink. And also, anyway, and also I want to tell you what I put in here. Let's see if I got it on. I want it being steaming hot. I want it to cook slow. Yep, it's good. Woo. I'm going to turn it down some. I'm going to put this in later. And then I put 2 of your garlic cloves. They had some of the prettiest ones in the grocery store. They had the garlic. And I picked it out and brought it home and peeled it. I want to show you how big these cloves are. They're big. They're nice ones. This is a pretty garlic. All right, that's 1 clove right there. I put 2 of those in there. I peeled it and then cut it up in little tiny pieces and put it in and make it taste so good. I'll save these to go in a different dish. I didn't buy but 1. All right, well, we're going to cook that a while. Then I'll show you what else I'm going to put in it in a little bit. I've decided I'm going to put another garlic clove in there, so I was going to let you see how big and pretty these are. You just cut the end of it off right there if you've never bought one, and you just pull off, there's a little tough skin around it. What you do is just cut off both ends. And then you can peel it. Some people smash it, but I like to peel mine. I don't like to smash it. Just pull that little peeling off right there. You'll see it. It's kind of like an onion peeling. Get that off right there. And then you'll have that nice tender garlic inside. It smells so good to me. You know, they're real healthy. So that's 1 clove. And what I'm going to do, since this was so fat, I'm going to cut it lengthwise. And then I'm just going to cut teeny weeny little pieces right here. And I'm going to throw it in our soup. So this is going to give us a total of 3 garlic cloves in our soup. Now, we're going to have lots of other things in it, but I don't put them in yet because they don't need to cook long, see? The butter beans sometimes take a little bit longer than other things. This is supposed to be like kind of like a summer soup. You have all your summer vegetables in it. I'm going to put this in our little pot over here. I put one of those really big cans of tomatoes. I think it was 20 ounces or something. 28 ounces, that's what it was. It's not that little can, but it's the next size up. And that's going on in there too. So we got our chicken broth, our 3 garlic cloves, 28 ounces of tomatoes, little green limas, baby green limas, and that's all so far. Y'all, here is my flour, and here is that lid that I told you that I broke. I want you to look at that. It fell off my counter when I was washing dishes, and that little silver thing down there was the knob, and that's the lid to my pot. So I had to get my broom and my dustpan and try my best to get it all up, and I told Banks and Zoe not to even come in the kitchen till I made sure it was all up. It broke in long crystal shapes. Did you notice that? There's only very few that's round. Most of them are long and skinny. It's amazing what happened. All right, we're ready for the next thing to put in. Now this is I guess you'd say this is about a medium-sized cabbage head. And I'm not gonna put all of it in. If you've never put cabbage in a vegetable soup before, you're talking about good. The flavor is unbelievable. So since this one is about a regular size cabbage, I'm gonna put a half of it in there. And you want this to be cut fairly fine, okay? You know, you want to taste it, but you don't want a big hunk in it. So just cut it in some little things like this. And then we're gonna cut it the other way and it'll be good. But this makes kind of like a thickening in there. Now, I do not put potatoes or carrots in my vegetable soup, like the one I'm fixing now, my chicken vegetable soup, because I want it kind of light and airy. I don't want it thick, and besides, I'm going to freeze some of this. And my potatoes just don't freeze good in my freezer. I don't like them in there. I have put potatoes in my soup and frozen it before, but I don't like it. I actually took a spoon and just took the potatoes out of it when I took it out of the freezer, because they were kind of like mealy. They weren't good. So anyway, I just took them out. Zoe and Banks are back there in the bedroom playing school. I'm telling you, it looks like as much as they go to school, they wouldn't want to play school, doesn't it? But they got all their equipment out back there and their little pens and pencils, and they're back there just to getting it. That looks like a lot of cabbage. I may just put a fourth of that in there. I'm going to put a fourth of it, which will be that much, and see how that works. I don't want too much in there. That cabbage was a little bigger than I thought it was. All right, let's put that in there. Don't know where my scraper is. I lost it. Oh, a while ago, I was kind of washing up what I had messed up over there in my dishwater. And I knocked that glass top that fits another boiler off in the floor, and it's shattered into a zillion pieces. I've never seen so much glass in my life. I thought those things weren't supposed to break. All right, let me look at it. Yeah, that's a lot of soup. I'm gonna put the rest of it in there. I'm gonna put a half of a head of cabbage. And that's about a medium-sized cabbage, I guess. Because that's going to make it oh so good. All right. We're going, I thought I heard them coming. We're going to cook that a while, and then I'm going to put my okra in. All right, the cabbage is tender. The butter beans are done. The onions, everything tastes good over there. So now I'm going to put in some okra. I'll show y'all what I've got. This is, comes frozen in your frozen food sections at the grocery store. Unless it's summertime and you get some good fresh okra, that'd be good. But anyway, don't get the breaded kind. Just get the plain old okra. And so what I've done, this bag is a 16 ounce, but I'm going to put half of it in here and see what I think. I'm going to put the 8 ounces in there. I don't want too much okra, but I want enough to really flavor it. The reason you put this in at the very last is because okra's real tender. And it will tear up if you don't put it in at the last, and then you won't know where it is. It'll be in there, the flavor will be in there, but you won't see it. So if you got kids that don't like okra, or think they don't, you might want to put that in about middle ways so they won't even know it's in there. They'll be getting all that green vegetable. I may put that whole bag in here. I hadn't decided. I got to look. I got to use my sense of seeing. I'm going to put the whole thing in there. I'm going to put it all in there. It doesn't look like it's that much. All right, so that's 1 pound of okra. All right, I'm going to let that get tender. And while it's getting tender, I'm going to put my last item in there, other than salt and pepper. And this is the last item. This is frozen white corn. I do not like to put canned corn in it. This tastes like it's fresh out of the garden right here. So I just peel it down the side like this. I've already thawed it out. And I'm going to let all that good juice and corn just go right down in my pot. And let me tell you why I put this on last like the okra. And it's a reason why I do that. Till I wait to the last second to put on the corn and the okra. Okay, the corn's now just about done. I'm telling you, it doesn't take but like 2 minutes for that corn to get hot, and it's done. You don't need to cook it to death. So, and corn also, it sticks to the bottom of your pan real easy, so that's another reason you don't want to do that. All right, let me cook it a while now. Then I'm going to taste it, and I am going to add salt and pepper to taste, okay? And then I'll be back. All right, y'all, I've tasted it. It tastes delicious. I added a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper, but other than that, it's good. So at the very last, I mean the very last, you put your chicken back in it, and you can see how I've kind of put it in some little pieces, not too small, about like that. And you put your chicken in it. So just put it in like that and stir it around until it gets hot. And it's ready to eat. So I'm going to stir it around like this. As soon as it gets in there, it's hot, because that's hot, hot stuff. Okay, now let me get me a little bowl. One of my followers sent me this little cozy. Isn't it pretty? Put my bowl in so it won't burn my hand off. Okay. Let me stir it up good. All right, and just kind of reach down in there and get you a little bit. I'm going to get me some juice. I like the juice as good as the soup. Okay? And let me get you a spoon. I'm going to get me a spoon. I don't know if I can eat it in front of you. It's so hot. But I might can, but I want you to get to see it anyway. See, there's your tomatoes and your okra. I didn't stir it a lot after I put my okra in because I didn't want to tear it up. And you want to just turn it off as soon as it gets done. But you saw what went in it. I'll read it out to you again. I boiled a whole chicken early this morning. I didn't boil him fast, but I boiled him till the spoon just came out. whole chicken. I've got baby green limas, a pound of those, a pound of the white corn, that long, skinny, frozen kind. And I've got some 2 big onions and some okra, pound of okra, and a big can of tomatoes, 3 garlic cloves, a half a head of cabbage, and salt and pepper. It's called a summer soup. I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to just get back there and rest. I'm so tired. Y'all probably can tell it looking at me. I'm just tired today. I don't know why, but I am. So when your body says, hey, sit down, then sit down. That's what I'm going to do. Love y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.